Okay, so you picture Hollywood, you picture the stars, you picture fame, the gold streets. Yeah, that's not where we're at. We're in East Hollywood, and what you see here is homeless people sleeping in our parking lot. There's a lot of poverty. There's gangs around our neighborhood. It's a place that most people would be kind of scared to walk at night. The priest that was here before me once said, "You just gotta love Scrappy Church Ministry." I grew up watching Scooby-Doo, and I embraced that term, and I remember Scrappy the dog, and remember how he was never scared. The roof may be falling on us, there is violence around us, but that does not scare us to do God's work and to go out into the community and proclaim the gospel. And then I started really paying attention to the people around me, to the stories that were being told here. And I realized that these were a lot of the people that were hungry, were suffering, were poor, and still, with all that stuff on them, they were here 24 hours a day. They were here fixing up their church. They were here cleaning up the street. They were making snack bags for the homeless. They would sit down with the homeless and have a conversation with them. They welcomed people that smelled, that were drunk, that were high to the church, offer them coffee. It was amazing how no matter what personal trauma they were going through or what problems they had, that they were still here ready to serve. And that just reminded me that, blessed are the poor. Yeah, they're blessed and they're here and they're not victims of their situation. I love that fact. They're not victims. They understand that they don't have all the financial goods and they might be in a bad place, but that doesn't stop them from giving all of themselves and giving God's love. God has called me to be here to work with these people that are my people. They are, there's amazing stories of transformation going on in here, and they resonate a lot with my own journey. I had a rough childhood. I came into the United States illegally as a child. So I know what it is to have to live in the shadows. I grew up being afraid of the cops because I was afraid that they would separate me from my family. No matter how good I did in school, I knew I couldn't go to some of the universities I was accepted at because I had no means of paying for those because I lacked the documents. A lot of the people I work with here have the same story. They probably ran the same hills I ran as a child to get to this country. I'm a sister in the suffering. I know what it is to be hungry with them. I know what it is to be scared of the authorities and still not give up. Sharing my story with my congregation is another way of giving them and their children hope that there's other destinies for their children who may be angry, just like I was when I was their age. And instead of turning to drugs, instead of turning to gangs, there was a place for me where I could be safe and where I could have mentors, and that was the church. What we should be taking out of that Bible is the words of love and hope. It's been used as such a weapon, and we need to reclaim that and take it all away. It's not a weapon. The Beatitudes give people hope, especially when they are surrounded by darkness, by poverty, by suffering, by pain. And that's exactly what's going on in our world. And those Beatitudes, those words of wisdom, remind us that we are blessed. Just being here and knowing that your social economic status does not define you. It does not matter whether you're rich or poor or whether you're pretty or ugly. The fact is that everyone is a beloved of God. Everybody has these special gifts to go and change lives. So Scrappy Church is definitely living up the Beatitudes, and it's living the gospel. It's going out there into the world and it's giving people hope.